First, the top news headlines. Manipur's political landscape in flux as state government like to face suspended animation amidst leadership speculation. Congress opposes any move to impose president's rule in Manipur, calls for elected government to uphold democracy, says K. Meghachandra. Jairam Ramesh accuses Manipur governor of violating Article 174 Clause 1 by failing to summon Legislative Assembly. Laisemba Sanajoba urges proper implementation of 1949 Manipur merger agreement to protect state's identity, rights and cultural integrity. Opposing Biren's resignation, protesters demands resignation of Speaker for not acting against 10 Kuki MLAs who seeks Manipur's disintegration. And Thadau NP Manipur urges removal of any Kuki tribe from ST list, calls for Meitei Thadau leaders meeting to foster community understanding. A very good evening. You're watching IS Prime Time English News. This is Suraj Khongban Tabam giving you the news. Now the news in detail. Amid heightened political activity in Manipur, reports suggest that the state government could soon be placed under suspended animated. According to this provision, the state legislative assembly will not be dissolved but kept in a state of suspension, allowing the possibility of reviving the assembly if a government can be formed without fresh elections. Sources indicate that crucial meetings have taken place in recent hours, fueling speculation about significant shift in the state's leadership. BJP notice in charge Sambit Patra along with BJP Manipur President A. Sharda visited Raj Bhavan in Imphal this evening following talks with several key ministers and MLAs. Their visit, in tandem with meetings with Chief Minister and Biren Singh at his secretariat, has ignited widespread speculation over the fate of the state's governance. Several legislatures, including ministers T.H. Basanta Kumar Singh, Awangbo Nimai and MLA Abdul Nazir, were also reported entering the Raj Bhavan as the meetings unfolded. However, with no comments emerging from the discussions, uncertainty continues to cloud the situation. Political circles are buzzing with rumors that the BJP-led government may be on the brink of suspension with a possible announcement on the imposition of suspended animation. The development comes amid ongoing talks regarding leadership changes and the potential selection of a new chief minister for the state. Sambit Patras, who has been camping at Hotel Imphal, has been strategically consulting with party legislatures, including Minister T.H. Biswajit, Y. Khemchan, T.H. Basantakumar, MLA T.H. Radheshyam, and Speaker T.H. Satyabrata, who are speculated as top contenders of Manipur Chief Minister seat, have further fueled this speculation. However, the details of these closed-door meetings remain shrouded in secrecy, keeping the state's political landscape in suspense. The situation remains fluid and all eyes are now on the central leadership, who are expected to meet with key BJP legislatures soon to discuss the way forward. Political analysts are closely monitoring these developments, eagerly awaiting a resolution to the uncertainty surrounding the next steps for Manipur's government. Earlier, Kaisam Meghachandra Singh, the president of the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, took to his social media handles to express the Congress party's firm stance on the political situation in the state. He stated that the Congress opposes any move to impose president's rule in Manipur at this time, as well as any attempts to suspend the functioning of the Manipur Legislative Assembly. K. Meghachandra emphasized the party's commitment to restoring a democratically elected, popular government in Manipur, highlighting that this is crucial for the larger interest of safeguarding democracy within the state. The Congress party continues to advocate for a government that reflects the will of the people. On the other hand, Governor A.K. Bhalla stands accused of violating Article 174 Clause 1 of the Constitution of India by failing to summon the Manipur Legislative Assembly for its constitutionally mandated session. Article 174 Clause 1 stipulates that there should not be more than a 6-month gap between the last sitting of one session and the first sitting of the next. The recent session, crucial for democratic processes and governance, was declared null and void due to the BJP's failure to appoint a successor to the Chief Minister, against whom the Congress was poised to move a no-confidence motion. Jairam Ramesh, senior leader of the All India Congress Committee, taking to his X-handle, questioned why is the Manipur governor violating Article 174 Clause 1 by not summoning the Manipur Legislative Assembly for its constitutionally mandated assembly session. The National Secretariat of the Communist Party of India expressed its views on the resignation of N. Biren Singh from Chief Minister of Manipur. A release by its office secretary stated that the CPI criticized the BJP-led government's handling of the state's affairs, attributing it to causing prolonged violence and turmoil. Welcoming Biren's resignation, which they had long demanded, it cited it as a recognition of the government's failure under the BJP's double-engine model. This statement emphasized the need for a new approach focused on peace building through inclusive political engagement in Manipur. The CPI also highlighted concerns about alleged violations of democratic rights during Biren's tenure, including harassment of journalists and activists such as CPI National Secretary Annie Raja and others. They called for a thorough, impartial inquiry into leaked audio recordings purportedly implicating Biren in the violence. Additionally, the CPI urged Prime Minister Modi to acknowledge the government's failures, demonstrate empathy by visiting Manipur, and actively engage in efforts to restore peace and justice. In an address to the Rajya Sabha, MP Lesembe Sanajauba steered the chambers with a call for the long overdue implementation of the 1949 Manipur Merger Agreement. Highlighting Manipur's rich 5,000-year history as a sovereign nation, Sanajauba emphasized the significance of the agreement that integrated Manipur into India. Manipur, once a sovereign nation steeped in millennia of history, joined India through the Manipur Merger Agreement in 1949, declared Sanajauba, underlining the failure of successive governments to honor the agreement. This he lamented as eroded the pride and identity of the Manipuri people. Paragraph 8 of the agreement, as noted by the MP, mandates socio-economic and political upliftment for Manipur, a promise that remains largely unfulfilled. Sanajauba passionately urged the Government of India to uphold its commitments and institute measures ensuring the welfare and safeguarding of Manipur's unique laws, customs and traditions. The time has come to take concrete steps, declared Sanajauba, appealing for decisive action to preserve Manipur's cultural integrity while securing its rightful place within India.
Sir, although Manipur is a tiny state, but it was once a sovereign nation having a long history and civilization of more than 5,000 years. But Manipur became a part of India in 1949 under an agreement called the Manipur Merger Agreement 1949. However, for the last many decades, the previous government never tried to honor or address this agreement, and it really hurts the sentiments and pride of the Manipuris, particularly the last para of Article 8 of this agreement is very relevant for the Manipuris to uplift their socio-economic, cultural and political status. It reads as, I quote, the Government of India shall also undertake to make suitable provisions for the employment of Manipuris in the various branches of public services and in every way encourage the Manipuris to join them. It also undertakes to preserve various laws customs and the conventions prevailing in the states of Manipur pertaining to the social, economic and religious life of the people, unquote. But till today, no suitable provisions or safeguards are made or set in this regard. So I urge upon the Union government to make suitable provisions or take up necessary steps to uplift the socio-economic, cultural and political status of Manipuris in the days to come. Thank you, sir.
In the wake of Chief Minister Biren Singh's resignation 2 days ago, the government of Manipur has issued a strong appeal to the public to remain calm and avoid being misled by unverified news, rumors or misinformation. A press release by Chief Secretary P.K. Singh expressed concerns over the circulation of misleading information through various channels, which has sparked confusion and unrest in recent times. The government warned that certain individuals and groups might deliberately spread false information and inflammatory content to incite unrest and disrupt public harmony. Citizens have been urged not to fall prey to such tactics which aim to create fear and destabilize the region. To combat misinformation, the government has set up a 24/7 control room to help the public verify any news or information. The control room can be contacted at 948-528-0419. Citizens have been encouraged to report any suspicious activities or seek clarification through the control room or local authorities to ensure the safety and unity of the state. Authorities have assured that strict action will be taken against those attempting to incite violence or disturb the peace. In light of the current situation, the government has called for collective efforts to maintain law and order. Community leaders, civil society groups, religious leaders, student organizations and intellectuals have been urged to unite in fostering peace, understanding and trust among all communities. Meanwhile, protests broke out in various locations of Imphal East organized by women's groups like Naharup Pangong Makhong Women Welfare Association, Naharup Huirem Lekai Women Welfare Association and Bamon Kampu Merapaibi, opposing Chief Minister Biren's resignation during Manipur's ongoing crisis. Protesters demanded the Speaker's resignation for not acting against 10 Kuki MLAs allegedly seeking Manipur's disintegration while targeting Meitei MLAs working to protect the state. They argued the Chief Minister's resignation was ill-timed and called on the central government to clarify if it would restore normalcy. They also opposed any move to arrest village volunteers, raising slogans, holding placards against such actions.
Ima isa praja isilina isa isumayamjina akoi khulna cherage aikoi jati ani sidai sida maitai akhoina di matam khuding makta makoi bu isilina dongna nungsina na loina ba loina reba adu makoi gi thamoi de di minungsi yaude isilina ni na leiteba
narco terrorist adichin kuki gi oiba achoba lanpham amagi mayaida leiba praja akoi si lalakta huntoktana thanamaga ai pham thadoi haibusidi khajitang phajaba watpra haina aidi wakhanda khali aduna Yaragadi, CMC, and Pamsi, Wadu Silama, Poropaudi, Mark Pam Tadokana, Lahanzanini, Hana Padi Piper, Padi Basiamna, Tabaxi, Losandilaga, Punama, Amato, and Santa Minaraga, Makoji, or the Manungi, Razniki, Wapam, Akotan Lazade, Tawadabu, Pamina, BJP Party, Napuna Wakanta Minaraga, and a Tenarabat Minister, Aduma Tenalaga, Mayamna Tunga, Support Piviraga, Uzi Toiba Pukiga, Nitaiga, Aniki Marka, Atoka Lambina, Moibase, Masidang the deal, Losandiva, Fountain Minister, Labaki, or the Tausia, Losandivan.
A top body representing Manipur's Thadau tribe, the Thadau NP Manipur recently met Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla to present a memorandum urging the deletion of the term any Kuki tribe from the scheduled tribes list in the state. The body claimed that this term, which was added to the ST list in 2003 under the then Congress government poses a significant threat to the integrity of Manipur and even to national security, suggesting it could enable illegal immigrants to exploit the system. In the memorandum, the Thado NP Manipur emphasized that the term any Kuki tribe was added fraudulently in 2003, noting that no such entity as the Kuki tribe exists. The organization stated that the tribes of Manipur were initially categorized in 1951 under temporary arrangements such as any Naga tribe, any Kuki tribe, and any Lusai for linguistic purposes, but these terms were never meant to be permanent. The Thado NP further explained that the any Kuki tribe designation of 2003 was a politically motivated move designed to exploit a separatist agenda for personal gain and political control. The body also pointed out that Thado is a distinct indigenous tribe with its own culture, language, traditions, and history separate from the term any Kuki tribe. It further stated that those identifying as any Kuki tribe but not being illegal immigrants would have nothing to fear, as they could revert to their original tribal identity if they are legitimate members of Manipur's indigenous communities. The Thado body also appealed for a meeting between leaders of the Meitei and Thado communities to promote understanding and resolve the ongoing tensions. This initiative was suggested in response to the devastating impact of the crisis, which has affected many non-Kuki tribes in the region. They urged the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Manipur governor to facilitate such a meeting as soon as possible. The Thado NP stressed that the Thado tribe has been subjected to extensive persecution and forced to abandon their indigenous identity, calling for a more inclusive and peaceful coexistence among all communities in the state. The memorandum was signed by leaders of various Thado organizations, including the Thado Students Association, Thado Chiefs Council, Thado Elders Association, and Thado Human Rights Advocacy. In an escalation of ongoing tensions due to negligence in the healthcare system in Thanga Assembly constituencies, villagers have locked the gates of the primary health center today, citing chronic unstaffing issues despite repeated appeals. The Thanga Apunba Meirapai Loop, leading the protest, declared an indefinite shutdown of the sole government healthcare unit serving the area. The PHC, which is the only government healthcare facility in Thanga Assembly constituency, is crucial for providing essential medical services to the community, according to the protesters. With 6 doctors originally assigned, 3 are on extended leave for postgraduate courses, while 1 is tasked with managing 10 relief camps across the constituency. It leaves only 2 doctors to handle the entire workload, leading to significant service disruptions and mounting inconvenience for local residents. Repeated pleas to address the staffing crisis have reportedly gone unanswered by authorities, prompting the decisive action by villagers today. Yambem Laba, who was reported to have been abducted by unidentified persons this morning, appeared before a video seeking an apology to Manipur's people for his misinformation and terming UNLF, led by its chairman Pambai, as a surrendered group for entering into peace talks with the government of India. In his clarification, Laba said that it was wrong and a mistake on his part for people to quote UNLF as a surrendered group, the pioneering outfit that has been in the Manipur sovereign movement for the last 60 years, that has now signed a peace agreement with the government of India at the highest level for a political dialogue. He also clarified that it was all met up and there was no mention of UNLF from some armed person who came to his house asking to remove a social media post regarding the abduction of 2 Meitei by the Kuki group last year. For that, he said he owed his apology again and said it was his mistake.
Sayumfu here now, Manipukin Tamla, Olina Lakiba, Wangjin Taka, United National Liberation Front, and the Bharat Sarkar, Sisbad Doraga, Kuya Pinoraga, Paka, Ninkamasi political dialogue, Amar the Purana River, Ruleku, Aina, Maranghan, Kutanga, Salendra Group, Aina, Haibadu, Aranbani, soibani adu ai withdraw tawjare lale haijari mayam da yumda mabasung manipur mayam aduga ku ngarang na han ai tv discussion amada hauki ba chai october kitang ani da kangbopi da soidana pharu mate ani ga ki trama to amasung ma hauki yauna kusinagadra haina iru baduda ngang the Facebook post look to uai na la ki ko lai pai sing adu makoi na akoi unit pameni hai hairam de leite mo ai no sum sa no no hai ki ko di ta no su ai la ni hai jari ai mistake ni madu mistake adu nga pi wan hai jari adu ga ai na mo makha ta na main to no so ko pot ki ga ba ki discussion kari ko ta yi jara ko se ki au mai ga soi ba se soi ne ga le pambe ya ina la ne hai jari sorry hai jari ko me am su nga pi hai jari.
In a series of successful operations by security forces across Manipur, multiple arrests were made in connection with various militant groups, leading to the recovery of a significant amount of weaponry, ammunition and other illegal items. Security forces arrested 2 active cadres of militant groups in the Technopol district. The individuals were identified as Namirakpum Robert Meite, aged 26 years, from the Koireng-led UNLF, and Mangsatabam Milan Chandra is 28 years from the Pre-Park. The arrest occurred at BP 85 under the jurisdiction of the Technopol police station. During the operation, security forces recovered Myanmar currency amounting to 7,500 kyat from the arrested individuals. In another operation, Manipur police arrested 2 active cadres from the KCP Apunba. The arrested individuals were Haubam Malem Nganba Singh, aged 22 years, alias KZF, and Shahrukh Ahmed, aged 18 years. They were apprehended from the Rup Mahal Teng area on the city police station in Imphal West district. The duo had been involved in extortion activities targeting local businesses in the area. During the arrest, police seized several items including 2 mobile handsets, 1 two-wheeler and a side bag. The authorities are continuing to investigate their involvement in extortion racket. In a successful operation launched by Manipur police in the Kampui area under Churchandpur police station, Thankholal Haukip, aged 35 years, was arrested for suspected involvement in weapon trafficking. Police recovered several illegal items from his possession, including 1 Colt 7.65 mm auto pistol, 1 country-made 9 mm pistol, 2 Colt 7.65 mm auto pistol magazines, 1 magazine for the 9 mm pistol, 11 live rounds of 7.65 mm ammunition, and 5 live rounds of 9 mm ammunition. Other items seized during the operation included a pistol holster, 1 two-wheeler, and a mobile phone. In a significant operation, security forces arrested 5 individuals and apprehended 1 juvenile, all members of the KCP Taibang Nganba from the El Mino Reach line in Technopol district. The arrested individuals were identified as R.K. Ingo Singh, aged 42 years, Oinam Herojit, aged 28 years, Salam Shushil Singh, aged 23 years, Hizam Mani Meite, aged 31 years, and Samjet Saba Manishna Meite, aged 43 years. During the operation, a large cache of arms and ammunition was recovered from their possession. The seized items included 1 7.62 mm LMG rifle, 1 7.62 mm SLR rifle, 2 5.56 mm INSAS rifles, 1 7.62 mm AK-47 rifle, and 5 7.62 mm LMG magazines. In addition, police seized 2 7.62 mm SLR magazines, 5 5.56 mm INSAS LMG magazines, and 2 7.62 mm AK-47 magazines. Furthermore, security forces recovered a passive night sight, 96 rounds of assorted 7.62 mm SLR ammunition, 268 rounds of 7.62 mm LMG ammunition, 206 rounds of 5.56 mm INSAS ammunition, and 73 rounds of 7.62 mm AK-47 ammunition. Other seized items included 6 bulletproof jackets, 8 bulletproof plates, and 7 mobile phones. The Coordination Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, has strongly condemned a recent statement issued by the Committee on Tribal Unity, COTU, and Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum, ITLF, citing their alleged manipulation of public sentiment to advance their agenda for separate administration. According to COCOMI, the COTU and ITLF have persistently sought new justifications to sustain unrest despite political developments, including the assumption of the Chief Minister of Manipur stepping down. COCOMI asserts that COTU's action aimed to validate their demand for separate administration, evolving from advocating for an exclusive Kuki land to proposing a merger with Mizoram under the concept of Greater Mizoram, and further aligning with aspirations for a larger Christian state under the Burma Act of the United States by aligning with the Chin state of Myanmar. COCOMI has urged the Government of India to recognize this agenda and take decisive action against any individual, organization or group promoting instability and violence for political ends. This statement emphasizes the need for peace, stability and a resolution that upholds Manipur's integrity. A 5-day project aimed at creating a glossaries for mass communication was launched yesterday at the conference hall of Naurem Birahari College in Kundrakbam, Imphal East. The event, organized by the Department of Mass Communication of the college under the aegis of the Commission of Scientific and Technical Terminology, Ministry of Education, is set to develop essential terminology for mass communication. The inaugural session was presided over by Dr. Irom Kunjapati Devi, Principal in charge of the college, along with Usam Dijen Singh, Secretary of the governing body. The program was supervised by Dr. Thokchom Vidyarani Devi, Head of the Department of Mass Communication and State Coordinator. The event also saw the participation of several distinguished media professionals as experts, including Thokchom Jogendrajit Singh, Assistant Director News at Akashvani Imphal, Raichandra Chingtham, Program Executive at Akashvani Imphal, Ningombam Noren, Correspondent at News 18 Imphal, Aribam Balkrishna, former Joint Director at DIPR and current News Manager of Sanalebag Daily, Dr. Khaidema Thoba, Sub-Editor at Sanalebag, and Thaunauzam Birdha, the editor of Huyen Lan Pao Daily. A workshop on Safer Internet Day was successfully organized by the District Administration Thoubal in collaboration with National Informatics Center, Thoubal District Unit today at the Election Counting Hall of Deputy Commissioner's Office Complex. The theme of the program is Together for a Better Internet, with an objective to give awareness to the general people and officials about safety practices of Internet. Speaking at the event, Deputy Commissioner Thoubal Ahantem Subhash Singh said that the workshop will give awareness and promote the safe and responsible use of the Internet, particularly among children, women and youth, from various scams and frauds of different Internet activities and social media platforms. The workshop was attended by SDOs, SDCs and other district-level officers of different departments. A field-level financial literacy event was organized by RBI Imphal today at Khangabok Lukhoi Ground, Thoubal District. The meeting was attended by AGM RBI Imphal Nabin Khaklari, AGM Nabad DDM Thoubal Thokchom Kiran Singh, LDM Thoubal District Dr. Mitram Uttam Luwang, LDO RBI Thoubal Gaurav Kumar, Assistant K. Karunakaran, RBI Imphal Crisil Center Manager Marshida Asem, Field Level Officer Crisil Victoria Younglem, NGO representatives and other attendee members belonging to all 3 Gram Panchayats of Khangabok. Attendees are made aware of all bank schemes, social security schemes, financial literacy, financial frauds and how to tackle it. Government-sponsored schemes like PMEGP, PM Swanidhi, PM Vishwakarma, KCC Mudra, CMESS schemes under NABARD, grievances, redressal provided by RBI and lots many more banks and financial literacy related interaction were also taken place in the camp. The District Administration of Kachching, in collaboration with the National Informatics Center Kachching, recently organized a district-level workshop on Safer Internet Day at the DC Office Complex, Kachching. This year's theme for Safer Internet Day was Together for a Better Internet. The workshop saw Langpok Lakpam David, Network Engineer at NIC Kachching, and Thokchom Mangichan, District Rollout Manager at NIC Kachching, serve as the resource persons. They delivered informative lectures on the various cyber threats prevalent in today's information technology age. The resource persons elaborated on crucial cyber hygiene practices and provided strategies to mitigate various online threats such as phishing, vishing, smishing, financial frauds, and identity theft. Thokchom Mangichan also provided valuable guidance on how to report cyber crimes, advising participants to visit the Sanchar Sati government.in website, use the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal helpline number 1930, or contact local police stations for further assistance. The workshop was attended by a total of 50 participants, including district-level officers, district administration officials, and other attendees. This session aimed to raise awareness and empower individuals with the necessary knowledge to stay safe in the digital world. The District Administration of Chandel, in collaboration with the National Informatics Center Chandel District Unit, organized a district-level awareness workshop on Safer Internet Day today. The event, held at the conference hall of the district headquarters in Chandel, focused on educating local citizens and officials on internet safety practices with the theme Together for a Better Internet. The workshop was inaugurated by L. Dandakumar Singh, Deputy Commissioner of Chandel, who emphasized the importance of internet safety in today's digital age. During the session, Ngamba Thokchom, District Informatics Officer, Chandel, delivered a detailed presentation on the safe use of the internet and its various applications, offering practical advice on how to protect personal data and avoid online threats. The event was attended by key figures including Firoj Khan, Additional Deputy Commissioner of Chandel, and personnel from the Police Department, district-level officers, and other officials from the district. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news outlines once again. Manipur's political landscape in flux as state government like to face suspended animation amidst leadership speculation. Congress opposes any move to impose president's rule in Manipur, calls for elected government to uphold democracy, says K. Meghachandra. Jairam Ramesh accuses Manipur governor of violating Articles 174 Clause 1 by failing to summon Legislative Assembly. Leisemba Sanajauba urges proper implementation of 1949 Manipur merger agreement to protect states' identity, rights and cultural integrity. Opposing Biren's resignation, protesters demands resignation of Speaker for not acting against 10 Kuki MLAs who seeks Manipur's disintegration. And Thadau INP Manipur urges removal of any Kuki tribe from ST list, calls for Meitei Thadau leaders meeting to foster community understanding. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching IS News and good night.